I see great depths of wisdom and knowledge. Hi, I'm Lynn Youngs. I'm here to talk about the Anderson Center. Hopefully, my goal tonight is to give you a better understanding of what the Anderson Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation is all about, beyond being a mouthful of something to say. So to start with, we're a privately funded research and education center with a twofold mission. We strive to produce quality, trained, and experienced talent, and to enable our regional entrepreneurial ecosystem, which I'll describe in more detail later. But let's start with a little insight into entrepreneurs. First of all, what are 5 ways to tell if you're an entrepreneur? 1, if you're the only one in the company that hates and fears payday, you're an entrepreneur. Granny knows your elevator pitch by heart. Rich friends wince and run the other way when they see you coming. Your kids know things are going well if you supersize your Big Mac. And you've accumulated greater than 365 days of comp time. Let me give you a little brief history, though, on the Anderson Center. Okay. We started in 2009, funding initially coming from a generous endowment by the Anderson family. We're physically located in the Haslam Business Building, and we have space on the 4th floor overlooking the atrium that's about to undergo some renovation. And the next slide will show you what that's going to look like. Here we go. Here's an architectural rendering of what our renovated space will look like. It's got a significant cool factor, which stimulates the interest and attendance of our student wannabe entrepreneurs. And of course, it's not a bad setting either for hosting successful entrepreneur alums who are interested in giving back to their university. So a quick definition of some key words. Entrepreneurship. It's hard to pronounce. It's also hard to spell, as well as innovation, but we're focused on creative ways to build successful enterprises. And for those trivia buffs out there, the Scrabble score for entrepreneurship is 23. For innovation, it's 13, but for Pachachka, it's 26, so Pachachka wins. Here's some mugshots of some of our faculty. Collectively, these 8 folks represent 171 years of experience in the private sector and 82 years of experience in academia, and a lot of gray hair. So I said we got a twofold mission. The first part of our mission is talent development. And our focus on talent development at the graduate level principally is in the MBA program. We offer a concentration in E&I, providing 5 graduate courses. And we have this is hard to say, rigorously experiential pedagogy, which basically means students walk in the footsteps of successful entrepreneurs. And then at the undergraduate level, we offer a collateral, 5 more courses ranging from intro to entrepreneurship to monetizing social media, which is very popular. And we also we sponsor the College Entrepreneurs Organization. So I want to show you a flow chart of key steps in the production of entrepreneurial talent. We start like a good sports team with recruiting. Historically, we've focused principally on the MBA program, but we also now look into the undergrad ranks. We look across colleges, for example, sciences and engineering, and we also look across campuses at for example, the Institute of Agriculture. So continuing the sports analogy, once we've recruited the team, then we give them cutting-edge training and give them hands-on experience. We believe strongly that entrepreneurship is a contact sport, and so being in the game is key to learning. Finally, with the distinct possibility that you're graduating with a business in hand, we continue to nurture our grads, often via the network that we introduce them to as students. We encourage grads to join our entrepreneurial ecosystem as leaders and to engage with others who seek to follow in their footsteps, thus the arrow that shows the giving back. Some of our other work around campus, you may also have seen some of the Anderson Center's involvement in the Vol Court competition, which is a twice annual event involving training about starting a company and developing a pitch. The Boyd Venture Fund, which provides seed money to selected student startups, as well as a number of business plan competitions. And also, starting this year, the Anderson Center manages the UT Incubator for the Research Foundation. So, how do you lead an entrepreneurial ecosystem? In addition to producing entrepreneurial talent, the Anderson Center is focused on enabling this ecosystem, which is the environment that we send students into to start businesses. We seek to lead or coordinate the efforts provided by a number of organizations. And so to begin with, I'm going to show a timeline here, stimulate with research. So with UT and Oak Ridge Labs, we're in one of the biggest areas of research in the country. Research is key, but commercialization of the resulting technology can be a challenge. Sometimes the most challenging part of this is moving from raw technology to a business concept. Notice the arrow at the bottom, moving ventures from idea to enterprise. The next stage is nurturing that initial concept to an investment-ready story. So we're active in recruiting and managing a mentor network, assisting with business strategy and business plans. And this is also where our ecosystem connects entrepreneurs with technology maturation funding or other early-stage monies. And then once they're on their feet with initial revenues, our ecosystem needs to help these startups fuel their growth with capital. Key to success is matching investors with the right opportunity. And so the Anderson Center is developing a network of angel investors who will participate in this early stage of providing capital to startups. So what does it look like? Well, here's a picture. Anderson Center in the middle, the circle in the middle is a depiction of a lot of the UT elements that are in this ecosystem. And then external to this core are other constituents, including networks of incubators, mentors, investors, and other resources. It's our job to lead the effort to focus on entrepreneurship in this region. What's the result? Here's a list of some of the companies that are the product of the efforts of our producing entrepreneurial talent and trying to support the startups that come from that. This is just a sampling of the many companies. So I'd like to end with a quote from Albert Einstein, and the quote is, "If at first the idea is not absurd, then there's no hope for it." Pretty timely given the weather outside too, I think. So thank you.